And then the final graph in this question, we have to sketch y equals 4 times 1/2 to the power of 3 minus x and state the domain and range. So what's the parent function in this case? It's 1/2 to the power of x. So table of values is going to look a little bit different. So let's do -1, 0, and 1. 1/2 to the power of -1, that's like 2 over 1 to the power of 1, right? We would flip that fraction, which would just give us 2. 1/2 to the power of 0 is just 1, and then 1/2 to the power of 1 is 0.5. Right, so that there is the parent table. That's the table for that function. So just be careful with these fractions here. When you're plugging in an x value that's negative, you flip the fraction, then the exponent turns positive. So from here, let's rearrange this. We got to put -x plus 3. And then let's factor out that -1. So we'd have x minus 3. And then the c value is 0, right? There's like a plus 0 there. So a value is 4. K value is -1. D value is positive 3, right? Always the opposite sign. And the c value is 0. So using the formula x over k plus d, ay plus c, all the x values, we are going to divide by -1, the k value, and then we're going to add the d value of 3. All of the y values we're going to multiply by 4, and then add the c value of 0. So just basically multiplying all the y values by 4. So -1 divided by -1 plus 3, that gives us 4. 0 divided by -1 plus 3 gives us 3. And then that gives us 2. Multiplying all these by 4, so we'll have 8, 4, 2, like that. So from here, let's graph this. So c value is 0. That's the horizontal asymptote. So we know the horizontal asymptote is going to be happening on the x-axis, right? That's the line y equals 0. And then plotting these, so let's draw some points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's put 8 up there. So 4 and 8, that's like up here. Then we got 3 and 4, which would be here. So that's going to be like right there. And then 2 and 2, that's going to be like right there. So we have this curve now. Like that. That is the graph for this function. Okay, so domain, XCR. It's always XCR for an exponential function unless you're dealing with a word problem. And x is an element from -infinity to +infinity. If you want to write in set notation, then we got YER. All the y values have to be greater than 0. So if we put this in set notation, basically all the y values are from 0 to +infinity. Graph, domain, and range.